Ulysses Campbell for Fantastic Forum. The Fantastic Four: First Steps is a reset for Marvel Studios. The movie stands independent and unconnected from previous installments of Marvel movies. There is no homework necessary for audiences to understand what happens. The result is total freedom for director Matt Shakman to explore Marvel's first family and super team. It is an epic that is simultaneously as vast as the universe, yet intimate as a close-knit family unit welcoming a new baby. The Fantastic Four are heroes of Earth 818 in the multiverse. They are the only superheroes on a world similar to our own, but during a slightly earlier era. The four adventurers acquired their powers about 3 years earlier in an accident during an experimental spaceflight. Since then, they've become the protectors of their world against a myriad of threats. Reed Richards is the leader and smartest man on Earth. His wife, Susan, is an accomplished diplomat. Susan's brother, Johnny, and Reed's best friend, Ben Grimm, round out the team. Susan and Reed have just revealed that they're expecting their first child when an unprecedented danger arises from space. An entity called Galactus that devours entire planets is on the way to Earth, preceded by a gleaming silver herald, and its power is irresistible. Can the Fantastic Four find a way to save their world from annihilation? The Fantastic Four: First Steps stars Pedro Pascal, Vanessa Kirby, Ebon Moss-Bachrach, and Joseph Quinn. Supporting players are Julia Garner, Ralph Ineson, Sarah Niles, Natasha Lyonne, Matthew Wood, and Paul Walter Hauser. Pedro Pascal is outstanding as usual. The actor seems to be a constant in a number of genre projects and making the most of it. He further demonstrates his range here as Reed, a character I wouldn't have seen for him. Vanessa Kirby is equally engaging as Susan, and the two have a great on-screen chemistry that sells much of the rest of the material. Joseph Quinn and Ebon Moss-Bachrach were also excellent. That Moss-Bachrach could turn in his performance as a CG motion capture is a testament to both the actor as well as the technology that enables his emotion to come through. Julia Garner's performance also stood out for me. She is a fine young actress who continues to impress in a variety of roles. Matt Shakman directs from a screenplay by Josh Friedman, Eric Pearson, Jeff Kaplan, and Ian Springer. Pearson, Kaplan, and Springer collaborated on the story with Cat Wood. The story was surprisingly straightforward. Marvel comic book adaptations can frequently get complicated, and particularly so when there are multiple characters. But the writers did a great job here with emphasizing and developing a central theme. The story is exciting. All the main characters are well defined and get their opportunity to take center stage. Despite its fantastical nature, the movie offered some very familiar elements that help maintain the characters' relatability. There have been 3 other Fantastic Four movie projects, but this is the first one controlled by Marvel, and it remains faithful to and honors the comic book source material. This particular property has been especially challenging to adapt. The Fantastic Four, like many Marvel comics, were very much a product of the time. Where the other films attempted to bring the Fantastic Four into a more contemporary setting, this one embraces the retro-modern feel and themes of American exceptionalism of the original 1960s comics by Jack Kirby and Stan Lee. Fantastic Four: First Steps runs a very efficient 1 hour and 55 minutes. It is rated PG-13 for superhero, adventure, action, sci-fi. It isn't particularly violent and has minimal profane language. There is no nudity or sexual situations. Okay for kids perhaps as young as 10. An entertaining summer blockbuster that doesn't require the usual Marvel homework. True to the comic source material and the best FF adaptation so far. 3.5 stars out of 4. Ulysses Campbell for Fantastic Forum.